Welcome to the Business and Beards podcast, spotlighting Miami County businesses. You bring your business and we'll provide the beards. Welcome to the Business and Beards podcast. I'm joined by my co-host as always, Buddy, and I'm Parker, and today it's just you and I.
Yeah, we unfortunately got too many nervous guests that don't want to come on in front of camera, even though it's Miami County. Only like 1,000 people are going to see this. It's okay.
But that's great. I mean, we can touch base on us with our businesses and how things are going. So what do you think? How's it been the first 6 months?
Man, it's been crazy. So, obviously we're new to Lewisburg, but not new to the business. And we've had some record-breaking months the last 2 months. So we haven't hit our highest month, but we've hit our highest 2 consecutive months in a row since we opened 5 years ago.
Perfect.
And we just actually are finishing up a 12-month goal at the end of this month. So It's like, people are not figuring out how we're doing it. And frankly, I don't know how we're doing it, but it's working out, and the city's been a huge help, and Miami County's even better for it.
Perfect. Well, you're doing it the right way with all your advertising you got going on.
Trying to. I figured the more money we give away and put out there, the more it'll do. So, and I think that's a lot of businesses. It takes a lot of buy-in in order to get trust, and, you have to spend money to make money, and that's always... Sometimes we spend more money than we make, but it works out in the long run.
Hey, but whatever gets you in front of the people. I mean, that's the one thing I try and do is the soft sales approach, whether it's our podcast here to benefit others or even stuff with the different chambers. I know you're doing so much with Lewisburg, and I'm helping there too, as well as Paola things. It's the little things, the contact, I think it helps in the long run.
Yeah, correct. And as far as Go Broadly goes, how many people are you trying to sign up and on the business side of things? Like, what's the goal? Like, I've never actually asked.
As many as I can get. So business is a little different. I mean, residential is definitely highly competitive. With the business world, it kind of gives us a little bit more high-tech, high-touch with people that give us the opportunity to promote what we are. So we are local. I mean, business is owned and operated in Miami County. That's something not a lot of competitors can say. We also have a few different options when it comes to keeping businesses online with multiple connections coming into our network. So that's one of those things that's a unique selling point. Some of the things that kind of make us different as well is, hey, we can actually record what you use for that, set what you need and everything else. So it's a little bit more... It does appear a little old school, but with that being said, transparency is key with these businesses. You guys can't operate on something that's unknown, that might be unlimited.
Well, and the thing is, and me and you have been working together a while, and it's like I have this corporate connection that I have to use that's the most annoying thing in the world, who doesn't answer calls and emails me back 3 weeks later, or I have Go Broadly's phone where I can text and then I get a response within 20 minutes, right? Yeah. And it's just night and day, and truly represents kind of what you're looking for in Miami County, right? And frankly, businesses, once you sign up, there's no way I'm switching internet. I can't go down for 3 days. I got to run a business. So exactly. I think it's a great tactic for you guys, but I think it's a great support for people who do not want to deal with dumb stuff while they're trying to make money, right? And that's what it comes down to.
And I mean, the biggest thing with both of our companies, we're a small crew, both groups. So it means the people you see around town that you shop with at grocery stores and everything else is who you see when you go into their offices.
Yeah, I told Sam the other day, I got to quit wearing like shorts and cutoffs and stuff to Price Chopper, because now every time I go in there, I see somebody, it's like, I'm assuming it's okay to wear it look like this, but you guys might assume something else. So you guys can tell me there. Right, exactly. Yeah. So I'm not wearing a collar every single day, but maybe I can dress up a little bit.
I get that too. I mean, whether I'm in Paola or Lewisburg or around the county, it's like I got to pay attention. It's not just the green and orange truck that people see, it's myself.
I know, and no going 60 through town or cutting anybody off.
Exactly.
You're going to get a call and say, who's that idiot driving, right?
Exactly. But no, that's great. I'm glad to hear things are going well with your business. That's always fun. So moving forward, what are our goals with this podcast? Because we've said it before that we're trying to help improve Miami County. What are some things we need to throw out to our group of people?
Yeah, and I think, right, our first steps with just me and you being a little more consistent, and obviously holidays are crazy, right? And like, this is something we do. We don't get paid to do this, and it's something we do out of the kindness of our heart and, to help create exposure. But I would think that we'd like to do at least 20 more episodes, before the end of August, in order to set the last quarter up to be successful, and hopefully that exposure can bring some light to businesses, but also, we're at about 800 followers. We have been for like 2 months. Exactly. It'd be really nice to get to 1,000 so we can kind of break that point with Facebook.
Yeah, no, I would agree. That's one of those things where our network of groups has been awesome. I know people have been when we first started with the different coffee shops we interviewed and things like that, we actually heard from people all across the U.S.
Yeah,
The way it
correct.
works. So it was fun to see. But our goal isn't for that visibility. We try and keep this local as much as possible because we do believe in these businesses in this county, and we don't need people going up to Johnson County. There's a lot of stuff in this area that will keep you going no matter
Correct.
what.
Yeah, and I mean whether it's Paola, Osawatomie, Lewisburg, it's all crazy, right? There's so much opportunity down here, and what I'd really like to do is bring somebody on who has maybe some room for employment and maybe an idea of, okay, what can we do to maybe bring some more jobs, at least availability to the area? Because a lot of people leave here, they go up there, they come back, which is great.
Yep.
But since I've moved my office to Lewisburg, our level of happiness has been significantly higher because we don't have the constant drag of driving to the city, driving back, going to people we don't know, coming back to a community. So maybe how can we get somebody on here who either A is looking for a job or looking to hire people, or B can tell us kind of, give advice to local business owners on how to expand their operation.
Yeah.
And that would be huge. I don't know where to start there. That's a big aspiration. We probably have to get advice outside of Miami County for that. But I think it'd be a huge benefit for the community.
Yeah. But I mean, Miami County across the board, that's something we've always been struggling with since I've been growing up. Both my parents journeyed into town, 30-minute drives at minimum both ways. And that gets old in the long run. But I can completely understand your sentiment there. And I would agree. What we can do moving forward is try and promote these local businesses as much as possible.
Yeah, correct.
So.
Exactly. And maybe make it a little more fun. We can get some giveaways or stuff and ultimately just bring an exciting environment to the podcast. This has been a lot of fun for me, at least.
Yeah.
And it is challenging. It's a lot harder than I expected it to be versus just sitting here and talking the whole time, right? It's like people aren't lining up the door to do this. So if anybody has any, inclination to be uncomfortable in order to grow themselves and grow their business, I think this is where you start. We're the couple of easiest going people we know.
Exactly.
And so it'd be a great opportunity for anybody if they do it.
But one of those barriers for a lot of people getting nervous in front of the camera and things like that. We've done a great job with other past guests too.
Yeah.
And I really think that if we lean on our guests as well as our group of network on the Business and Beards podcast Facebook page, I think that's going to be a great start for us.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. We've got some stuff in the pipeline. Can't really talk about it yet.
Yeah.
Because we got to get them scheduled first.
Correct.
But we got some great ideas.
Exactly. And, and we're finding out cool stuff like, and specifically, B&M Welding here recently ordered cookies from Lewisk. And it was like, we never knew about them. Another thing I didn't know about, I did not know the schoolhouse served coffee. And it's probably one of the best coffees I've had. I love the sugar-free latte from, Cowboy Coffee, but, and I also get the same thing over at the schoolhouse when we're that way. And it's just the fact that there are so many people in this area. There is more than enough room for everybody to be successful. And we're not trying to put our focus in one area. We want everybody to grow together and just keep as much money in the town as possible.
I agree wholeheartedly. So I think we've covered everything for today. Is there anything else you can think of off the top of your head?
Just go invite your friends to like our page. Right?
Exactly.
It's 3 little buttons. You invite friends, you select all. It's a huge way to give back. And, I do it once a month, but if we can get 15 people doing it once a month, it'll be a huge aspect. So I would just advise people, if you like the show and you want us to continue to spotlight businesses, go invite as many people as possible so we can help these small business owners.
Yeah, it's free different marketing for our group. So that's the best part with it too. But we also have Facebook page, TikTok, YouTube.
Yes.
And then Spotify, we're starting to get online too. So that'll be, stay tuned with that. So follow us all across the board if you can. So I feel like somebody that's trying to push things and I'm not really wanting to.
Yeah, just do it. Just
grow the network.
Don't be silly. Just do it. It's easy. It's so simple. And I think overall we can get more people involved in this long run, and it'd be a huge way to not only promote businesses, but also branch to the different towns in this community. Each town is about 5,000 to 6,000 people. If we can bring all those people together to one big benefit, it's a huge lofty goal, but it'll be good.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
Hey, every step of the way. Buddy, thanks for joining today as always, and keep Miami County growing. Thanks, guys.